It's live by Eddie Kane Jr.'s channel.
Let me see. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Why that sound familiar? Get over here.
Eddie Kane Jr. I'm letting you know right motherfucking now. Do not record my live and go put it on no YouTube channel. No, I'm not playing.
Ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rick. Now I'm talking about, hey, my people. Y'all know why we here on Renegades. So I think everybody pretty much guessed the same thing, that when it came to Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby and coming up for that bond hearing, they would be denied, and that was the case. So they both got denied bond. And Renegades, I think, this is just my personal opinion, I think one of the main reasons was this internet, man. They saying too much stuff initially to get themselves wrangled up in this no jumper Rico. They was talking too much. Bricc Baby, you're putting yourself in all type of stuff. You're putting yourself in the OTF Rico. You put yourself involved in Big U and his works. You know what I'm saying? Granted, Bricc Baby's name is not on that indictment, but always a but. He's all lumped in with the charges similar to Big U. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically that strong arm, that extortion gang, you know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, this was so crazy. Allegedly, Bricc Baby was a victim of Big U as well, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, he made a play on his own. Didn't even involve Big U or nothing, but Big U got word of it, heard about it, and put the tax on that cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one is excluded. But see, that's the thing about that mouth. You make a play and you can't wait to start talking about it. Little did you know, you was about to get taxed like the IRS, you know what I'm saying? Actually, he taxed you worse than the IRS, man, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's, you know what I'm saying? Loose lips, my dude Luce Cannon. All that stuff you talking about, man, about, you know what I'm saying, what y'all taking money from Cheek Millie and things that y'all were doing, it's done caught up with y'all. And now that you guys are booked, you guys still can't stay off the internet. You guys are thinking that this is a joke. So the federale is like, okay, these young guys think this is a joke. Let's let them have a seat and sit down for a minute. Because you're not taking this serious. You're out here doing too much on the internet. And I understand calling your loved ones, Cannon calling your wife, Bricc calling your old lady. But this is not content. Or especially, you haven't even been sentenced yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing your time, I definitely agree with ACT. If you're doing your time already, okay, let that be the reason. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Run it up, hopefully get you some bread for your fam or whatever. But when you out here, baby, it's like Bricc Baby, Luce, y'all playing like y'all still out in the streets, not like y'all indicted, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's not helping. I think that's pretty much a main reason, your mouth, and you still keep putting out content, talking like everything is peace, man. It's not peace, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. And now, Luce Cannon, you basically like Charisse done took over for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, she about to, next thing I know, I'm gonna hear her, sweetie, sweetie. She gonna be yelling sweetie in a few, you understand what I'm talking about? Like, and I understand stand by your man. I'm curious to see, and I hope she does, I'm curious to see how this goes with Charisse Cannon, if they decide to, you know what I'm saying, throw a Buck Rogers date. Not wishing on them, but if they decide to throw something at Luce, what's she about to do? But Renegades, Charisse got something to say. Peep this.
You know, I have not put out my response yet on my husband's detention hearing, but I am not okay with y'all going around spinning the narrative that my husband is a snitch. If he was a snitch, he'd be out today. Stop with the nonsense. Stop with the nonsense. His attorney said the arrest record is invalid. Some of those things belong to his brother. Cannon never snitched on nobody. It's called facts. It's called facts. All right? It's called, they made a error combining two people's record in one. That's what happens when you got a twin brother. Y'all need to get your facts straight and stop reporting lies. And for the record, Luce Cannon did not go and say Eddie Boy is recording and to take him out. He said in the beginning, I do not F with that man. Get him out. That is what he said. And the officer said, this is open to the public, so he can stay unless he disrupts the courtroom. You know who told on Eddie Boy for recording? A court-appointed officer that was sitting on the other side went and called an officer and he wrote it down and passed the note to the judge. And the judge said, I know you guys were told earlier, no recording. And then the officer walked to Eddie Boy and took him outside to check him. Okay? So I need y'all to stop with the nonsense right now.
Renegade. So Charisse straight like, brother, Luce ain't no snitch. You know what I'm saying? She didn't throw on the accent. She used to throw on the Trinity Island accent. She didn't do that. But yeah, man. So allegedly, Eddie Boy was up in the courtroom for, like you heard, for Luce Cannon's hearing, and he was saying that Luce like kind of snitched on him, saying that he was in there recording when it was illegal. Now, the fortunate for Luce, this right here is like the only instance where they're talking about snitching. I haven't heard anyone state that Luce is in there snitching. Now, definitely the proffer. We haven't heard about the proffer, you know what I'm saying, being offered or anything like that. We shall see, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Charisse, he got her in his corner right now, man. Hey, I'm hoping she holds it down, man. I'm hoping he doesn't get the old Dear John letter, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all see allegedly what Dirk Smirkio going through, man. They talking about India out here messing around with a ball player, you know what I'm saying? So I hope that's not the case, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, but I digress. Yeah, I'm hoping Charisse holds it down. A lot of people think that Charisse Cannon is just doing this for clout, that this is like she's fake. Honestly, I actually think she's a cool lady, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know her from a can of paint. I do like the fact she's standing by her dude. The only thing I don't like is that they keep putting out all his calls. Keep those calls, you know what I'm saying, off of the internet. You know what I'm talking about? This dude is still fighting the case, open case, you know what I'm saying? 43 counts, you know what I'm talking about? Granted, all the counts might not be on him, but he's on the 43 count indictment. And now Renegades, Big U, his bond hearing. Do y'all think he about to get that bond? All I gotta say is this. If Big U get a bond, dude is working. You understand what I'm talking about? Facts. That's all I got to say. I definitely don't think he'll get a bond. But if by some slim chance or miracle that Big U is outside, watch that, brother. You understand what I'm talking about? Dude is straight up with the snitchery. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, that's just how I see it, man. Renegades, y'all let me know, man. Y'all think Charisse gonna hold it down for Luce, or she gonna dipset if they throw them football numbers at her? Hey, man, we gonna see, man. Wish them nothing but the best. Hey, fight the power, man. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. You ain't no renegade. Hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key, free like a bird, I swear, mission. Hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Man, ain't no secret.
Guy told me one time, don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner.